Hey. Another, well, I say another, it's not amazing, but another prediction, another day. So, this prediction, it wasn't quite what I expected, but I got the general gist right. Up. There's no, there's still, actually, there's definitely some structure I can work off of this now. Like, for the next 24 hours, I feel more confident, which could be a bad thing, to be honest. But yeah, you can see we definitely had some correct movement in the right direction, and as soon as it kind of set off, it did have a massive spike. And if you notice, it almost perfectly copied this marker here, which I believe I got from the 15-minute. Yeah, you can see that is insane. So right there, that fair value gap perfectly replicated itself on this side, which does not happen every time. You can't take that as the prediction, but you can't take that as like a it's going to happen kind of thing. But you can see how it did affect the market. It hit off of this fair value gap, went down, hit this point of interest, this other fair value gap, and bounced straight through, straight through, and then here it bounced straight off of the fair value gap and has a continued upwards trajectory. Trajectory. Sorry, I'm a bit confuzzled right now. There's some water. I'm gonna go grab myself some water, and whilst I grab my water, you watch the market and you tell me what's gonna happen next, okay? Deal? Whilst you're working that out, I'll tell you what I've done today. Gone to uni. That's why we've got a bit of a later start. I'm in uni, and the mornings. Like, I suppose I could move it to the mornings, but straight after uni, straight after the gym, it's a good time to do the video. Eat shoulders today. Oh, look at that in the sunlight. It's beauty. Shoulders and biceps and triceps. It's in the gym downstairs, so it's a bit of a not great, but we make sure it gets done. I was gonna go and do back at the proper gym, but someone wanted to go to the gym with me, and I'm like, hell yeah, we can. Yeah, we can gym out. Oh, sorry, that's not even big. It's kind of embarrassing. Just need to pull them asleep. Sorry. So let's get started with today's market predictions. Whoopsie doopsie. Oh, whoa. Okay. Today market prediction. Honestly, drag that straight across. That's a point of interest. Any kind of lines. So what we could do is you could draw a line, right? Now you've got this line, you can line it up. Ooh, and now I know a lot of people don't like this, and I know there's a lot of gurus out there who use this kind of, not name dropping anyone, but here's how she goes. She puts a line here and she goes. So guys, as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 touch points of interest. And she like draws lines all over the charts and just says touch points and shit. I'm not like that. I do like to draw. I like to draw a lot. But I'm not like that, okay? And you can see we've had a break to the downside. Now we're gonna have a break and retest. Yes, that's exactly what we're gonna have. How do I know this? Stick around to find out. It's actually kind of convincing. Maybe I should do more touch points. Maybe I should do some more touch points. But that kind of looks like a funneling cone, if you ask me. It's got a proper name, but my room's a mess right now. So, yeah, you're man. Right. So we've got a break. We're gonna have a retest, and then let me just draw that retest line again. So we've got the whoops. Let's get the pen going. Break, retest. No, maybe. And then we get to this point here. We get to this point, and we're like, where does the market go? Because there's so many buy orders there that it hits the second time, and it goes. But then it gets to this point. It gets to this point. And what is this point? I have no idea. We have to check. Because we can't just be drawing random lines. It is... I think it's just an accidental line. That should not be there. Let's just get rid of that. I have no idea why that was there. Which means that doesn't happen. It hits here. It kind of... So yeah, we've got this, and it will react strongly. There'll be a lot of orders placed. It'll have to go up because there's a lot of orders placed here. You feel me? A lot of orders placed here, and what we know from that is that so people place their orders here because they see this and they go, okay, when price gets back down to this level, so the price is wiggling, finally when the price gets down to this level, their orders will get filled for the buy orders, and there'll be a lot of buys. Okay, that'll push price high quickly. Then we'll kind of get to this point. Now it's not a strong point at all, but it is a little bit of interest right there. There's a little bit of something going on, and I reckon we might be able to. We might be able to push up towards this area of interest, and you'll notice that's also at 79. We could see people taking profit at 79 on the dot over here. Now that would be a big increase, to be honest. That's 11%. That doesn't happen overnight, but I can see it happening. So from here, anything could happen. My phone keeps on buzzing. Who is texting me? We do not know. But yeah, I will place a long and enter it right around there, aiming for there with a stop loss, including halfway into here. Now I know what that thing is going to say, so I'm going to move it down slightly. No, I'm not. We'll have a look at that. So I'll monitor this over the next 24 hours, and this is kind of like a demonstration of what I'm hoping for. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll place the entry, check back tomorrow to see how it gone. Peace.